Hi and welcome to Fall Asleep with Henrik. I'm Henrik and you're sleepy. And it is what it is. What happens, happens. And right now, there is nothing we can do about it. So let's begin. Hi, sleepy. Hi, and welcome back to my humble abode. Oh, how I've longed for this moment. I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy talking to you, being here with you. In the beginning, I heard someone saying beginning on some social media post. In the beginning, I'm not confused. Beginning, I know it's beginning. In the beginning of these episodes, when I'm doing the first hi and welcome to Fall Asleep with Henrik, I almost always I'm always surprised by how Swedish I sound. And it takes a while to accept that I am what I am. I speak like I speak. Swedish is my first language. Why wouldn't it sound Swedish when I speak English? But we have this, I've had this, and I think many Swedes with me have this unspoken rule that whenever we speak English, it should sound perfect. And that's weird because English is not a singular dialect. There are like as many dialects as there are people in the world, really. Well, maybe now I'm exaggerating a little, but it's a big language, you know? There are different types of people speaking the same language. And I guess the main problem for me is my vocabulary. It's that it's limited. I get by, but it's hard sometimes. And maybe that's my biggest fear, that I'm simply too unskilled to keep you interested. Although this is not my goal. This is a great business idea because I'm not aiming to keep you interested, although I am, you know. And this is the weird part because it's okay for you to drop out of this. The aim here is that you should fall. I want you to fall asleep, but at the same time, I'm not trying to bore you to sleep. I'm not trying to soothe you in any ritual way. I am giving you my personality in my second language, and this is a weird experiment, but it seems to work, and that's the weird thing, isn't it? It seems to really work, sleepy. So you can listen to my voice if you want, but you don't have to. You can just let go, press play. Or I did this ad on Facebook where I said, close your eyes and press play. And people got hung up with the order of the things. How can I press play when I've closed my eyes? I wouldn't find the play button, which is like a stupid thing to say because of course you can find the play button. I'm not talking about closing your eyes in the other room, then finding your phone in a different room, not even adjacent to the room that you were in, but a totally different room, like on another floor or something, and then trying to open it with a code because you don't have Face ID on that particular phone, and then trying to find the app in which where you're listening, and then trying to find the play button and the right episode for that matter. I mean, that's impossible. But if you're in your bed or in your chair or wherever you are, and you close your eyes, you have the app open and the episode right in front of you, and you close your eyes, then you can press play, man. But I agree. I should have written in the ad, press play and close your eyes, because that's more convenient, I guess. You could happen, if you close your eyes, you could happen to, skip to the next episode. And that episode could very well be like one of your other favorite podcasts, but not the one you're listening to when you want to relax and sleep or be distracted for some reason. It's the episode, the action podcast that you're listening to, where you just have all these noises of people working out. Imagine a podcast where you just record from different gyms. It's just noises and people talking and music in the background. What do you prefer, by the way, Sleepy, when you're at the gym? Do you prefer to have it like speakers in the room silent because people are always anyway having their own phones? Or would you like for the music to be loud? Or do you like the music to be like low level? The gym where I'm at this moment, it's a chain, so there's a lot of, it's a franchise, so there's a lot of places all around the city, all around Sweden, and I work out in different places. But their thing is that they keep music on, but very low in the background almost, because everyone is wearing phones anyway, and it's hard to, with like raising the volume on your device just because you hear the other music and the other beat when you're trying to do something on the beat, which I do all the time when I'm at the gym. I can't really work out if I don't have a beat to work out to. Anyway, imagine a podcast where you just go into gyms and then you say, "Hi and welcome to Gym Sounds. Noises from the gym. Grunts from the gym." That's the name of the podcast. Grunts from the gym. And then you just say, "Hi, today I'm in Stockholm at this particular gym. And let's begin." And then you just leave your phone or the mic or whatever at this step-up box in the middle of the gym, and you just listen to people's body noises. Because that's one thing when you're at the gym that really sticks out. All the noises, when you don't have your phone and the speakers, the music, well, maybe there's no music or just music in the background, like low-level music. It's very clear how much noise that we as humans let out during physical exercise. It's not just breathing, although that's kind of hefty. I have, maybe I'm prude or something. I don't know. But I have a problem with people breathing really loud close to me. Well, not in all senses, of course. If I know the person or if we're involved in the same thing, of course, breathing is fine. Like chopping wood with my dad, I wouldn't hate that he breathes. I don't remember if I've ever chopped wood with my dad, though. I remember being out in the forest at this one memory I have, and we chopped down a Christmas tree, and we walked back, and I was like 9 or 10, and I had this compulsive, like it was almost, well, maybe you shouldn't diagnose it as OCD, but I was compulsive in my mind. I didn't actually do the stuff that I compulsed about, but I had this forceful thinking that scared me because they were disruptive. They were disturbing, and they scared me. And they often involved like violence and stuff.